So hello guys, welcome to Trisa Academy. So today we will discuss on AWS Lambda. So what is AWS Lambda? So if I am going for the definition, then AWS Lambda is a serverless compute service provided by Amazon Web Service. So many people think serverless means that there is no servers, but that is not the correct. The correct answer is serverless means the user or we don't need to manage the servers. That means the user is not going to manage the servers, that is managed by AWS internally. So what we'll do, we have to just upload our zip file or jar file artifacts, and whatever the language we have to just in the drop down menu we have to choose and just deploy our code. So that is basically a event driven deployment. So how key features of AWS Lambda. So key feature is it is serverless, as I already told, means no EC2, no OS management, automatic scaling, high availability by default, supports multiple languages, Python, Node.js, Java, Go. So many languages are there. So Lambda support all these languages. So advantages of AWS Lambda. So what are the advantages? So advantages is no server management. So there is no need to create or manage EC2 like instances and to deploy our application. We have to only upload our zip and jar file. Second is pay only for execution time. That means if the function does not run, you are not paying anything. Third is automatic scaling. So no need about to worry about scaling. Lambda automatically scales from one request to thousands of requests. Then event driven execution. Then faster development and deployment, supports multiple programming language. So these are all the advantages of AWS Lambda. Next is disadvantages of AWS Lambda. That is the most asked interview question in the interview. Fresher or experience that might face this interview question. What are the disadvantages of AWS Lambda? So disadvantage is cold start latency. So what is cold start problem? When Lambda is ideal, the first request may be slow. It will take some time to wake up the Lambda. After that, Lambda will be working fine. But first request may be slow. That is nothing but cold start problem. Yeah, there is many solution for that. We can either use a container inside Lambda so that it will not face this type of cold start latency. The second is execution time limit. As we know, Lambda function can run for a maximum of 15 minutes. So there is a misconception that application will deploy means will run maximum of 15 minutes. After that, it is going to stop. But that is not correct. The correct is the execution time maximum is 15 minutes. Means we cannot deploy any kind of WebSocket program, but API based program, small application that we can easily deploy in Lambda. So yeah, another disadvantage is I can say not suitable for long running jobs. As we know, background jobs like video processing and WebSocket that we cannot able to run using Lambda. So thank you guys. Thank you for this. So let me open our Lambda console where we can see all these things. So if you go to Lambda console, this is our AWS UI Lambda console. This is our dashboard where we can able to see all the application, how many Lambda functions are running Currently, I have only one application which is running, that is Hello World Lambda. If I open this, if you see code, test, monitor, configuration, everything we can see here. And if you go to the code, then also you can see my code, whatever I have written. So this is one Python based program. Here you can see I'm just returning hello from Lambda. If you want to test, you just go to click on test and run the test button. And go to function. If you see the package type I deployed as zip Python 3.13 version standard. This is 11 months ago. Let's say if you want to deploy a new application, then just click on create function, author from scratch, give a function name as test1, runtime. If you see, so many languages are supported in Lambda, Ruby, Node.js, Java, then .NET. These are the latest supported versions. Then we can choose any of the application runtime. Then choose your architecture, ARM64 or x86-64. So you have to choose any of the architecture OS format. Then there is a default execution role. So we have to create a, if there is no role, by default Lambda will create a default execution role, or you can also use your existing role. Then if you go to additional configuration, here we can see, let's say if your Lambda is going to deploy inside the PC, then you just enable this. If you are not going to enable this VPC, then Lambda by default will deployed in public environments. Anybody can able to access your Lambda. So yeah, that's it. That also tag also you can enable. If you want to custom manage key, that also you can enable. Then you have to create function, then Lambda function will create. So this is my existing Lambda. If you see here, another important thing is versioning. So let's say for rolling update or automatic rollback, we can also use versioning aliases as there. Also, you can create a new alias, new versioning. Also, we can manage all this version. So that also possible in the Lambda. Thank you guys. If any questions or doubt, please feel free to write in the comment section, or any question you face from the Lambda, you can also post there. I will go one by one and explain.